President Trump's false tweets claiming that the dossier is the foundation of the special counsel Robert Mueller's Russia investigation. We'll play the sound, show you the tweets, and then explain the facts. Here's what the press secretary Sarah Sanders said just a short time ago.
The entire investigation is based off of a dirty, discredited dossier.
And here is what President Trump tweeted on Sunday. There is no collusion. The Robert Mueller rigged witch hunt, headed now by 17, increasing from 13, including an Obama White House lawyer, angry Democrats, was started by a fraudulent dossier paid for by Crooked Hillary and the DNC. Therefore, the witch hunt is an illegal scam. In the main and in its parts, that statement is patently false. According to the Republican majority on the House Intelligence Committee, the feds started the Russia investigation in July of 2016 after then Trump foreign policy advisor George Papadopoulos told an Australian diplomat that the Russians had dirt on Hillary Clinton. The diplomat then gave that information over to the FBI. And while the U.S. intelligence community has not confirmed parts of the dossier, there are elements of it that are confirmed true. No part of it, to Fox News knowledge, has been confirmed false. The special counsel Robert Mueller is a registered Republican. The Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein, who appointed Mueller, is also a Republican. Attorney General Jeff Sessions, who swore in Rosenstein, is also a Republican. President Trump, a Republican, appointed Sessions. The dossier is 35 pages of research memos. Christopher Steele wrote it during the 2016 campaign. He's a former British intelligence agent. A research firm called Fusion GPS compiled the memos. They alleged conspiracy between the Trump campaign and the Russian government to help Mr. Trump win the election over Hillary Clinton. Republicans supporting Marco Rubio first hired the research firm. When Mr. Trump instead won the nomination, that group stopped funding the research and the Clinton campaign began funding it. A live look, federal courthouse, Alexandria, Virginia, just outside D.C., where it's day 2 of the criminal trial of the president's former campaign manager, Paul Manafort. It's the first trial resulting from the special counsel Robert Mueller's Russia investigation. And today we learned the person expected to be the government's star witness may not testify. Prosecutors are describing Paul Manafort as the mastermind behind a multi-million-dollar scheme to evade U.S. taxes and banking laws. But the judge today said Manafort's lavish lifestyle is not on trial. He blocked Mueller's team from showing the jury pictures of a closet full of expensive clothes. Yesterday, during opening statements, the prosecutor said Manafort dropped $15,000 on a jacket made of ostrich skin. Defense attorneys argue that the only thing Manafort is guilty of is trusting the wrong people to handle his day-to-day finances. In other words, I didn't do it, he did it. The main he did it is Manafort's former business associate, Rick Gates. Gates pleaded guilty in the Mueller investigation and has been cooperating with the federal government in its investigation. He was expected to testify against his old boss, but prosecutors now say that may not happen. Paul Manafort faces more than a dozen charges, including bank fraud, tax evasion, and conspiracy. He has pleaded not guilty. These charges are connected to the lobbying he did for a pro-Russia political party in Ukraine. Mueller is looking into Russia election meddling and possible collusion with the Trump campaign. President Trump has repeatedly said there was no collusion. Peter Ducey's live at the courthouse. Peter?
Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Dana Perino. Here's Shep.
It's noon on the West Coast, 3 o'clock in Alexandria, Virginia, where there's word the star witness against President Trump's former campaign chairman may not take the stand after all. And the judge overseeing the Paul Manafort case laying down the law, telling lawyers which word they cannot use and why the defendant is not on trial for his fancy clothes. Now the FBI explaining exactly what happened when agents searched Paul Manafort's condo. This